What's going on, YouTube? Back with another YouTube video. Today I got another build for you guys. It's gonna be a 5.9 build. I know I'm mad late. I already posted 5.9 builds, but I just want to really see how good the 5.9s were. Looking back, how they had all the hype in September, and when they said that 5.9s were gonna be good, and people was making 5.9s and all that until they nerfed them for absolutely zero reason. But I just want to look at how good they would have been. If you still want to make it, like, it's still a decent build, but it just can't play defense for dirt. You know, shooting is so much RNG and slingshot and so much cheese that it's going to be still a attribute wise and badge wise, it's still going to be a good build, but you're just going to be lacking with defense mainly. So we'll get into that. I just want to always read the word in the videos. We're looking today, couldn't decide at this one, but I think we'll stop at Isaiah chapter 40 verses 18 through 20. We'll stop there. I want to read a lot more, but we'll stop there. So it's, to whom can you compare God? What image can you find to resemble him? Can he be compared to an idol formed in a mold, overlaid with gold and decorated with silver chains? Or if people are too poor for that, they might at least choose wood that won't decay, and the skilled craftsman to carve an image that won't fall down. So that was Isaiah chapter 40 verses 18 through 20. So yeah, back then people would make these, they would literally get a craftsman, like carve out images and worship those figures. It's like me grabbing this AirPod case and somebody who made it, and I would sit here and pray to this and give all that to that. So if you don't know what an idol is, but yeah, so that's what people were doing back then. So that's just saying that God has no equal. You can't compare nobody to God. And you know, today we still worship other things and put other things over God, and which is not good, you know, but everybody's gonna slip and fall. And I'm not saying it's the natural order of things. It is, unfortunately, but it's not how it should be. We should always put God above literally every last single thing, because that's how it should be. He's at the top, he's at the pinnacle, he is the creator of all things, so he should be put above everything. Your time, your efforts, your job, your gaming, you should put God above all of that. No matter what it is that you value so very much, God should be at the top. I'm not saying don't worry about nothing else and don't put value into other things, but God should be that top priority, and his word as well. You know, there was something else I wanted to say, but I forgot. Oh yeah, I said God has no equal. That's really where I was trying to get at. Nothing you should value on that same level as you value God and the things that he provides and he offers. What was I about to say? Yeah, sometimes I'd be trying to describe God, and then I'd be like, dang, you can't even put words. Like, he doesn't fit words. He doesn't fit our human understanding. Like, you can't put words. Like, you can say he's good, but obviously it says that in the Bible plenty of times that God is good. And yes, we all know that, but in reality, God is beyond good, and beyond good still doesn't fit his description. So that's all I'm trying to say. I'm gonna get into the video now, because I'll really ramble on about this for a minute. So like I said, I was making a 5.9. We'll leave the weight down at 163. So he's 5'9", you know what we're doing. Need that 99 3 ball, so we're gonna put that at a 94, and then we're gonna cap breaker it. You guys know how this goes by now, man. Then you need that Stevie Francis, so you're gonna put this at a 90. Speed with ball, we'll go lightning launch on Hoff, so that's a 91. Pass sack, we'll leave it at a 78 just for now. I'm probably gonna move it back up later. Per rim, now I went with the 163 so I can max this out at a 91. And then steal, we're gonna put our another 5 cap breakers there. That's 15 cap breakers. You should have 15, 16, or 17 depending on when you stop playing. If you're like me, you only have 16. Speed and agility, we're gonna put both at a 90 just for now. Vertical, we're gonna put at a 75 just so we can also dunk the basketball, because I want to be able to dunk the basketball. Strength, we're gonna max out just so we're not freaking too dirt at stopping balls, so put that there. Rest of this, honestly, actually, I put my pass sack up to an 86. Did I? Or did I get the 89 for Tyrese? I don't remember. But we're gonna put our free throw up to a 90. if you're playing fives. If not, you don't need that. Honestly, I like this build just where it's at. So what I did after this was put my layup up to an 87. And then I think I tried to get, I got that to an 89, and then I put that at an 88. And then this was pretty much the 5'9" build ski. You know what I mean? Yeah, like look at that. That's a pretty solid build. If you're looking at it just strictly attributes, this is really solid. You're getting a 99 3 ball, so all these are gonna be on legend. You can dunk and you can finish with layups. you're supposed to be. I'm talking attribute wise. Got Tyrese Halliburton passed out. You're getting Steve Francis. You got lightning launch on Hall of Fame. You can max +1 it if you want. You get on-ball menace gold. You get a 99 steal. So those both are going on legend, glove, and interceptor. And you're fast, and you're also short, so you're gonna be moving. So if they never patch these builds and you can still get steals like the lane steals that you're supposed to be getting, this build would be pretty solid. And if you ask me, this build would be really solid. And if there was no such thing as RNG and all that slingshot stuff, this build would be really solid. So that's all I really gotta say. But you can see it comes out with the shades to Jameer Nelson, Mike Conley, and Fred VanVleet. Do I agree? No, but low key, I guess so. Look at my player. I put tats on my player now. Came out to a 3-level playmaker, solid build for a 5'9". Like I said, I'm in the stage of just making troll builds. So if you guys want to make any of these troll builds, it's all up to you. But you get everything you need. I'm not gonna run through this all again. You get the jump shots, obviously you have a 99, you got all the 6, you got a 95 ball handle. Like I said, you can dunk with a 75. You're not catching bodies, but you can dunk. You get some pretty solid takeovers too. You can put deep bomber on or whatever type of takeover ability you want. Got mirror and stuff like that if you want to help on the other end. But that's pretty much all I got. Try to just drop a build a week for you guys in case you guys are still making builds or got some extra BC. So yeah, that's all I got today for you guys, and catch y'all in the next one then.